In a quiet town veiled by mist and memory, a single house sits apart, hunched at the end of an overgrown lane. No footsteps mark its porch, no lights ever flicker in its windows. The elders whisper warnings, and children dare each other to run past, but no one ever enters. No one, that is, except for Arya. Arya is a black and white cat, silent as shadow and swift as wind. She belongs to no one, roaming alleys and rooftops, slipping through fences and forgotten gardens. But the old house calls to her, as if its aching emptiness has found a mirror in her own restless wanderings. On stormy nights, when thunder prowls the hills and rain lashes the gutters, Arya slips inside through a broken cellar window. An audience of shadows greets her, and the air tastes of dust and secrets. She winds through crumbling halls, her senses sharpened by the hush, her paws silent on fractured boards. This night the storm is merciless, lightning flares illuminating the house's bones. Then, between the thunderclaps, Arya hears it, a rustling above, a mournful sound drifting from the attic. Curiosity prickles down her spine. She climbs the sagging stairs, each creak a challenge. In the attic, tucked beneath cobwebs and the gaze of a hollow-eyed portrait, she discovers a faded journal. Paws gentle, she nudges it open. Pages flutter, words scratched in trembling script. Fragments of a story emerge: loneliness, betrayal, a soul that could not escape. Suddenly the house stirs, doors slam shut, windows shudder, and the very walls press inward. Arya is trapped. The temperature drops, the air thickens with sorrow. Around her flicker visions, a young woman, her face twisted in grief, wandering room to room, her pleas unanswered. Each corner reveals new aches, laughter warped to sobs, sunlight darkened by rage. Arya does not flee. She stands her ground, absorbing the pain, understanding it in the way only a creature of silence can. With each vision that passes, the house trembles, memories unraveling like threads. At the storm's fiercest pitch, Arya leaps, straight into the heart of the anguish. The attic groans, the walls waver, and then the curse shatters with a sound like the breaking of chains. When dawn arrives, Arya wakes not to crumbling wood and sadness, but to the soft hush of wind in long grass. The house has vanished, replaced by a meadow rich with wildflowers and sunlight. Only the faint scent of peace and the promise of rest lingers. The past at last has let go.